Welcome to Rays Baseball on the show. Tonight's game, you will be seeing the Boston Red Sox hosting the Tampa Bay Rays. Tampa coming in at 30-11, first place in the American League East. The Boston Red Sox at 25-15. They are second, 4.5 behind the Tampa Bay Rays. This is game number 42 of the first season post-fantasy draft of franchise. You'll be coming with us to beautiful, historic Fenway Park and the great city of Boston, Massachusetts for the game one of this 4-game set. Going for the Tampa Bay Rays will be right-hander Cy Young, 6-0, 3.20 ERA. He will be opposing the red-hot Jack Flaherty. He is 8-0 with a 3.14 ERA. Two undefeated pitchers going head-to-head in this one. And because it is Fenway Park, there's going to be a little tweaking of some things. We're going to flip Vladimir Guerrero and Ricky Henderson. They are going to go in different fields. Since it's so short and left at Fenway, Vlad Guerrero, who is slower, will be manning that. And the faster Ricky Henderson will be going into that huge right field to patrol that. Hopefully the Rays can keep their hot streak going. Put Turner at the top 3 of the lineup. Try to get him going. Flip Diaz and O'Neill for this one. Rod Carew can stay hitting at 8. Okay, this is going to be the lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays tonight. Leading off at shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Right field, hitting second, Ricky Henderson. At the hot corner, hitting third, Trey Turner. In center field, Ken Griffey Jr. Batting fifth and DHing, the switch hitting monster, Mickey Mantle. Batting sixth and in left, Vladimir Guerrero. Batting seventh and catching, Yainer Diaz. Batting eighth at second base, Rod Carew, and the second leadoff man this evening. Batting ninth and playing first, Buck O'Neill. For the Boston Red Sox, that'd be Jackie Robinson, Johnny Damon, Jeff Bagwell, Juan Soto, Alec Burleson, Brooks Robinson, Ellie De La Cruz, Shea Langoliers, and Aaron Hicks, in that order. Red Sox sweep the Rays. They will be a half game out of first. Rays with a chance to push discipline in second place. Kick off the series. We have 2 undefeated pitchers going. There's Jack Flaherty. Nice outing. 8-0 record, 57 in 30 innings pitched, 3.14 ERA, 1.19 with 52 strikeouts this year. That's good for 22% of the batters he faces. He sits down on strikes.
Leading off tonight for Tampa Bay, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
as the wind is blowing straight out of left field at 11 miles an hour, so both pitchers are going to have to keep the ball down tonight. Here's Bobby Witt leading off, 381 average. As the Red Sox are 25-15, they hold the first wild card spot in the American League as of right now. 1-0 pitch coming to Bobby Witt. This has a slider, front door variety taken for a strike. 1-1 the count. Fastball up and in, fouls it off. Lowry gets ahead of him. 1-2. Sinker in on the hands, fly ball to center, but it is caught. And Bobby Witt is set down to lead off the ball game. See, Rod Carew, his last 10 games, 16 for 40. That's an even 400 batting average. Comes Ricky Henderson, 10-time All-Star, 338 on the season. Couple of home runs so far. Let's see what flatters he's got up his sleeve here for Henderson. Henderson hammers it to center field. First ball, fastball down below the knees. 94 off the bat, and it falls into center field for a 1-out single. And the Rays have a base runner here in the first. Here comes Trey Turner. He's been struggling as of late.
1-0.
I put him up in the order to try to get him kick-started as he looks at a slider up. 275 average so far, no home runs, 4 RBIs. Two-time All-Star, 21 and 22. Ricky gets a lead off at first, not large lead off. There you go, takes a fastball away, puts it out into right field. Ricky's going to try for third on that. He will be in there easily, sliding head first. And with 1 out, the Tampa Bay Rays have runners at the corners with the meat of the order coming up. Fastball, outside edge, didn't try to do too much, went with it, put it into right, and Ricky Henderson, a gutsy run right there as he goes all the way to third on that. Ooh, boy, 109 off the bat. Oh, that slider. It's Ken Griffey Jr., 373 hitter right now. 9 home runs, 36 RBIs. Nice hitting streak intact. Ooh, that's a high fly ball, deep right center field. It's going towards the bullpens, and it's gone. Just like that. Ken Griffey Jr. fouls one off to the right side at 109. The next pitch, 97 off the bat, 394 feet into the bullpen. His 10th home run of the year. And just like that, the Tampa Bay Rays go up 3-0. And trust me, folks, at this park, to put it out there in the bullpen, that's a pretty good shot. Man, oh man. Here comes Mantle. Not a bad pitch. Griffey just went down and got it. Mantle brings up the first pitch he sees, a high fastball, and fouls it off. 295 on the year, 4 home runs, 28 RBIs. He gets a slider in on the hands. He tries to hook it, but doesn't hook it enough, and it's a fly ball out to the right fielder, and there's 2 outs.
The left fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Vladdy stepping in, 380 hitter, 1 home run, 30 RBIs. To Hopper to third. And just like that, the Rays are done in the third, but not before. Ken Griffey Jr. strikes again with a 3-run bomb to put the Rays up 3-0 heading to the bottom of the first. There you see Cy Young. This will be his 9th outing, 6-0 record, 59 innings pitched, 3.20 ERA, a whip of 102. Strikeouts sit at 71. That's good for 31% of the batters he faces, he strikes out. He walks about 1% of the batters he faces.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Excellent percentage.
Jackie Robinson.
Say you want a 2-to-1 ratio. That's a lot better than 2-to-1. Here's Jackie Robinson. 16 stolen bases on the year, 277 batting average. You can't take him lightly. He does show some pop once in a while. Keep him off the bases as Cy Young throws 93 outside edge and fouled off. Jackie, a .310 hitter over 11 major league seasons. Credited with breaking the modern color barrier in 1947. Takes the ball just out of the zone. Evens the count at 1. Fastball, outside edge, 2-hopper to O'Neill. Young beats up Jackie Robinson over to first and makes the play. And Robinson is retired in the first. There you see Brooks Robinson, 277 career home runs. He is hitting 6th in the Boston lineup tonight. Comes two-time All-Star Johnny Damon, 256 average. A lot of people remember Johnny with these Boston Red Sox. First pitch he sees, ground ball. Rod Carew should be easy. They get him 2 down. And just like that, the Red Sox are down to their final out here in the first.
First baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
Here comes one of the Houston Astro killer bees, Jeff Bagwell, 357 hitter. Fastball outside corner at the knees, strike 1. 4-time All-Star, 94, 96, 97, 99. He hammers a ball foul to the right side, and he quickly 0-2. Jeff Bagwell, Derek Bell, Craig Biggio, the killer bees of the Houston Astros 1990 squads. Fouls the curveball off. Still 0-2. Cy Young looking to get out of the inning here. Misses up and in with the fastball. That count goes to 1-2.
Ball that's upstairs.
Wow. The second miss. Counts even at 2. Great job through the changeup and on the hands. Gets Bagwell to fly out. As you see, beautiful Fenway Park here in Boston. After 1, 3-0 Rays.
Leading off for Tampa Bay.
Here comes Diaz, 358, no home runs, 15 RBIs. Jack Flaherty, well, just ambushed in the first inning.
Ball 1, no strike.
Throws a slider, doesn't come back. Last 4 games, Yanir's got a double. He's knocked in 3. Slider hung up over the middle of the plate. Diaz deposits it into center field for a leadoff single. Very solid contact.
Rod Carew.
Here comes Carew, 356 on the year. He gets something to hit. He flies out to right. Right fielder gets a little twisted, reaches up, makes a play. I thought he might lose it in the rain and the lights, but no such luck. But he makes a play and retires Carew. Here comes the second leadoff man, Buck O'Neill. 327 average, no home runs, 12 RBIs. Got a fastball up, made good contact, but the right fielder was equal to the task. Buck O'Neill, first pitch swinging, grounds it short, legs it out at first, and get the force out at second. Score that 6-4. Fielder's choice. And the inning will continue. 2 down, runner on first. Here comes Bobby Witt. He flied out in his first at-bat. 1 home run, 16 RBIs to go along with that fantastic batting average. Flaherty gets him to swing underneath a high fastball. He pops it up to the shortstop, and he is retired. Easy pop-up taken care of. And only one hit for the Rays this time. They leave the man stranded. And at the end of an inning and a half, it is 3-0 Red Sox. Or Rays.
Leading off for the
Red Sox coming up.
The right fielder.
Here comes Juan Soto, 317 batting average.
Soto.
Very solid start to the year for him. As he looks at a fastball in there, strike one. 402 on base percentage for Soto, 8th in the American League. Very patient hitter, very disciplined. Fastball up and out over the plate, but he flies to center field. And Griffey's there to make the play. One down. Center field, not exactly where you want to hit it
The
here.
designated hitter, Alex.
Here comes Burleson, 290 batting average, 5 home runs, 26 RBIs. Cy Young, 13th pitch of the ball game coming up. Oh boy, 98 mile an hour. Burleson gets it into it, and he drives it off of the back wall. He finds the flagpole off the bounce, and just like that, the Red Sox have a run in. They cut the Rays lead down 3-1 as that ball exits the park stage center field. And he finds the pin, so give the man another $1,000 or a steak dinner. But he found the pin. May have been on a rebound, but he found the pin. That works. Watch this. Hits off the back wall, right over the 379 sign, and hits the pin, the flagpole. Made a mistake, kept the ball up, and it got hammered to straightaway center. Here comes Brooks Robinson, 353 average, 9 home runs, 31 RBIs. He is second on the Red Sox in batting average. As the thunder rolls, as long as the lightning don't strike, we'll be fine. Brooks Robinson smokes one down the right field line, down by pesky pole. Henderson Gower throws into second base, and they will not get him. The tag does not get down in time, and it's a one-out double after the home run, and the Red Sox have something brewing here. It was a good throw. It was on line. It was even. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he could have got the tag down a little bit quicker, but as it stands, runner on second, one out. Here comes Ellie De La Cruz. Taking a strike on the outside edge. 256 so far this year, 7 home runs, 18 RBIs, and 858 OPS. Fast curve, or I'll get it straight here in a second. Change up, right down the middle, fouls it off. Quickly down 0-2. He fouls it off to the left side. Runner leads off second base. Young to the stretch, the delivery, and Cruz fouls off the screwball. Swings at the curveball down in the dirt, gets away from Diaz, and Nelly Cruz will beat it out at first base. Gives Cy Young credit for a strikeout. De La Cruz advances to first on the wild pitch. And just like that, the Red Sox have runners on the corners with one out. Here comes Shane Langoliers, 235 hitter. They're going to try to get him to hit into 2, I'd imagine. He looks at a first pitch strike on the inside corner at the belt. 235 hitter, 5 home runs, 13 RBIs. The wind howling out of left field.
1-1.
Sometimes that plays reverse psyche to the hitters because they get homer happy, swinging at a lot of bad pitches that they really shouldn't be swinging at. Counts even at 1.
That's Bolton.
Curveball misses down and away. Taking for a ball. 2-1. One out. Runners at the corners. Saya's trying to struggle his way through this inning. Fastball 94 at the thighs inside corner. And he evens it up at 2-2. Taylor Cruz definitely a stealing threat. And he had him way out in front of that changeup. He goes down swinging. That's Cy Young's second strikeout of the evening. And the Red Sox second out of the inning. Way out in front. He swung today. The ball didn't get there till tomorrow. Here comes Aaron Hicks. 211 batting average to start first quarter of the season.
Outside.
First pitch change up away. Taken for a ball. 2 home runs, 5 RBIs for Hicks. Taylor Cruz takes a decent lead off of first. And that ball was smoked, but right at Buck O'Neill at first base, and the inning is over. But Alec Burleson, solo home run to center, gets the Red Sox on the board, and after 2, it's 3-1, Tampa.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Here comes Ricky Henderson, leading off the second. 1-for-1, grounds that ball to short.
He's out.
Throws in time, 1 down. He guessed right, just timed it wrong. Mishit it.
Turner.
Here comes Turner. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored. He scored on that Ken Griffey Jr. 3-run shot. And he takes that knuckle curve right back up the middle. And he'll be 2 for 2 so far tonight as Griffey comes up here in the third.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
3-run homer in the first inning. Now has 10 home runs and 39 RBIs. He's got 6 RBIs in the last game plus.
Ball, that's down.
Turner a definite running threat over that third. Griffey's got 51 hits. That's tied for third on the Rays. Seems like he has a lot more than that. Sinker in there, taken for a strike. Count goes to 1-1. Good take on Griffey's part. They try to go to first and pick off Turner, and he's back easily. Oh, man, 2 hopper to short. 6-4-3, they turn it. And the Rays are gone in the third. Head to the bottom of the third. Rays 3, Red Sox 1.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the second baseman, Jackie Robinson.
Here comes Jackie Robinson. 0 for 1 so far. Cy Young trying to right the ship after a rough second inning. 6-time All-Star was Robinson from 1949 to 1954. Takes strike 2 right down the middle at the knees. Let's see what Young comes up with here. Gets him to swing at a sweeper off the plate. Turner grabs it, throws over to first. 1 out.
The batter, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
Here comes Damon. He grounded out his first time at bat. He goes to lay down a bunt, and it rolls foul, and Young touches it up in foul territory. So it's just a foul ball. Johnny Damon tied for first on the Red Sox with 11 doubles so far in this year. This is a good doubles park. Swings at that curveball outside. Bounces it to short.
The first baseman,
Fielded
number
and
5,
throws him out by
Jeff
ease.
Bagwell.
And the Red Sox are down to their final out here in the third. Bagwell comes up. That iconic squat stance of his. Looks a little weird, but it worked for him. 16 years between Houston and now Boston for Mr. Bagwell. Takes a fastball in there, strike call. The 0-1 pitch coming up. Fastball up and in. He stood up and got to it, but flies to center, and Griffey's there in the rain and makes the play to end the inning. A third of the way home, and it's 3-1 Rays.
Leading off for the Rays, the designated hitter, Mickey Mantle.
Here's Mantle. Oh for 1. He hammers that through the right side, and it gets in there for a leadoff single. Fastball down, and he smoked it 92 through the infield.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder,
Leadoff single.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Here comes Vlad. You know what Vlad's looking for.
That's a ball.
It's not pitches down, I'll tell you that. Grounded out his first time at bat. He hits the ball high in the air to left. It will roll. Man, fell short of the wall. The monster knocked it down. It's caught in front of it, and it's just a long, loud out. I thought off the bat it had a shot, but for whatever reason it died as it got to the monster. Here comes Diaz. Ground ball, third base, throws to second, pivot, throws him out at first base, and that's the second double play in as many innings for the Rays. As the Red Sox erase the threat. Score that one 5-4-3, and after 3.5, it's a 3-1 Rays lead.
Leading off for the Red Sox,
Here comes Soto.
the right fielder, Juan Soto.
315 batting average so far. Very dangerous hitter. This Boston team is loaded. He looks at a fastball at the knees for a strike. Last 8 games, he scored 5 runs. He grounds that one foul. And just like that, he's down 0-2. As the Thunder continues to roll here in New England. Foul ball just outside first base. Great effort over that first by Buck O'Neil. Great effort again. This time it's a fair ball. Henderson's there. Soto not going to chance it. He's going to stay at first base, and the Red Sox have a one-out or leadoff single.
The designated hitter, Alex Burleson.
Here comes Burleson. Cy Young into the stretch. First pitch swinging, grounds the crew. Throw to short, 1. Relay not in time. Plays it out. 4-6
Now
fielder's choice.
The third baseman,
Here comes Brooks Robinson. He doubled his last time at bat. Runner on first.
Nope, that's a ball.
Looks at a ball down.
Count 1-0.
Brooks Robinson, 16-time Gold Glove Award winner from 1960 to 1975. That's amazing. 16 consecutive years. Swing and a miss way out in front of that curveball. And he's down to the count 1-2. Fouls off that slurve. Still 1-2. Fastball up and in on his hands, fouls it off. And he stays alive, 1-2. Screwball gets him out in front, swung through it, and Robinson goes down swinging for Cy Young's third strikeout of the night. Here comes De La Cruz. Oh for 1 on the ball game. Gets a changeup right down the middle. Carew goes to second base for the easy out, short route, and gets the force. Retires the Red Sox in the 4th. As we head to the 5th, it's 3-1 Rays.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the second baseman, Rod Carew.
Here comes Carew, 0 for 1. Knuckle curve in there for a strike. Rod Carew, the 1967 Rookie of the Year. Fouls off the circle change. 0-2. Fouls off the knuckle curve. Beats that into the ground. Hustling. Pitcher's over to make the play. Gets to throw to first in time, and they get him out.
The first
One down.
Number 22.
Beat that sinker right into the ground.
O'Neill.
Comes Buck O'Neill. Wet conditions. It really didn't go anywhere. So, not an easy play. O'Neill swings at a fastball up in the zone and flies out to right center. Play is made easily, 2 down. Jack Flaherty
Number 9, shortstop, Bobby Witt
has only
Jr.
thrown 31 pitches through 5 innings. So here comes Bobby Witt. He's 0 for 2. He takes a fastball in there, strike called. Leads the team in batting average at 376 so far. Slider smoked to third base. Third baseman cannot make the play. He's just going to stick it in his pocket. And Bobby Witt with an infield single. Nice job of keeping it from going down the line. Here comes Henderson. He gets a fastball away and he smokes it, but right to the right fielder. Handles it easy, and halfway home, it's 3-1. Rays.
Leading off for the
Here comes
Red Sox,
Langoliers. Strikeout victim his first time at bat.
Langoliers.
Fastball called strike, and that's a good way to start it off. Last 6 games for Shea, 333, 6 for 18. Pretty good run.
Ball.
And that fastball misses up and in, ball 1. Outside that second inning so far, Cy Young's been pretty good. Hard hit to Buck O'Neill, wide hopper. He handles it, tags the bag, and that is it for Langoliers. 104 off the bat, but right at the first baseman. Here comes Aaron Hicks, fly out in the second inning. He's hitting at the Mendoza line, 200 on the year. Fastball in there at the knees, inside part, inside edge. Looking for a strike. 110 career home runs in 12 seasons. Fastball, hard hit to Trey Turner at third. Throws over to first, gets him easily, 2 down. Hard hit, hard hit balls. That one 99.
Robinson.
Here comes Jackie Robinson. Man, it seems like he just hit. He's 0 for 2. Fastball at the knees. Career 55.2 wins above replacement in 11 seasons for Mr. Robinson. Swings and misses the fastball. 0-2 the count. Bouncing ball to third. Turner fields, throws across the diamond and barely nips Jackie at first for the out. Red Sox go down in order in the fifth. Heading to the sixth. 2-run Rays lead. Here comes Turner. 2 for 2, 2 singles, a run scored. Gets a slider up in his eyes, flies it to center, but it's knocked down by the rain, and it's easily handled for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Johnny Damon is a sure-handed center fielder as you're going to find as we watch Ken Griffey Jr.'s first inning at bat and the 3-run homer into the Red Sox bullpen. Fastball down at the knees.
He's out.
Hard hit, but right at the second baseman for a second out.
Number 7, designated hitter, Mickey Mantle.
Here comes Mantle. He gets a fastball up and away and fouls it onto the roof to the left side. 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
Looks at the knuckle curve away. Evens the count at 1. Mickey is 1 for 2 on the ball game.
Ball.
Singled to right his last time up as he takes that curveball down. That ball was stung, but right at the third baseman for the third out of the inning. Right to the bottom of the inning. Still 3-1 Rays.
Leading off for the Red Sox,
Here comes Damon.
the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
That's the ball.
Wow, I was about to say fastball called for a strike, but no. Just low. All a ball. Johnny Damon played 19 years for 7 different teams. That one's taken for a strike. It was up just a little bit more, and that evens the count 1-1. Cy Young, this will be his 57th pitch of the ball game. Warren Hopper to O'Neill at first, takes it himself, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Here comes Bagwell. 0 for 2 so far.
Ball.
Takes the changeup down and away. He's third on the Red Sox with 30 runs scored so far in this year. Looks a fastball away, hits it to the opposite field and around Pesky's pole into the short porch down the right field line, and it is a solo home run, 336 feet, 13th of the year, and the Red Sox now trail by only 1. Jeff Bagwell hooked it right around that pole, and Henderson did not have a chance to get there. You knew it was gone if it stayed fair, and it goes right around the pole. And the Red Sox look like the Bruins playing post-post in hockey. Post-post bar. Let's hope they don't get the bar before the end of this one, as Juan Soto takes the first ball strike on the outside edge. Red Sox Nation coming alive here at Fenway, getting the chant going. Juan Soto, the 2020 batting champion. We all know what that season was like. No need to go into depth on that as he goes down in the count 0-2. Looks at a changeup down. 1-2 to count. 1 out. Bottom 6. 1 run. Tampa Bay lead after the Bagwell home run. The wind, the delivery, the rock, the fire. Curveball fouled off at the plate. Still 1-2. Slurve gets him to beat it in the ground. Ground ball right to Rod Carew. He throws over to O'Neill for the out. 2 down here in the 6th.
The designated hitter, Alex Burleson.
Here's Burleson. 293, 6 home runs, including the one he hit in the 2nd inning. 27 RBIs. As he fouls one off to the left and into the vomitory, going to get something to eat, I guess. The ball must have been hungry. 0-1 to count. Oh boy, that one's chucked, but it hooks foul. Woo, fastball right down the middle. Not lucky on that one as it goes foul, but ahead in the count 0-2. Cy Young throws a changeup thigh high outside edge, gets him looking, and that is the end of the inning, but not before. Jeff Bagwell with a solo home run around the pesky pole and right. And it's a 3-2 Rays lead after 2/3 of the game.
Leading off for the Rays, the left fielder, Vladimir Guerrero.
Here comes Vlad, 0 for 2. Looks at the knuckle curve. Good take. Don't want to swing at that. 0-1. Swings at a slider away. Hooks it into left, and it's caught for an out. 1 down.
Now back, catcher, Yano Diaz.
A little bit early on that. Here comes Diaz. Swings through the slider out in front. 0-1. Knuckle curve. Drives it into center. Johnny Damon misses the dive, and the race is on. Diaz running. He's rounding second. He's going to third. He's going to be in there with a 1 out. Triple to center. And the Rays have runner in scoring position with 1 out. That is Diaz's first triple of the year. Damon all out effort just fell a little bit short. And Diaz really hustling around the bases here in the wet conditions to get to third. And that will do it for Flattery. Wow. Pitched a very good game. Made one big mistake in the first inning. Cost him 3 runs. Not a high pitch count at all. I'm not sure what it was. Couldn't have been much above 40.
Now pitching for
And
the
that
Red
will
Sox,
do it.
number 56.
Here comes Ryan Presley.
Ryan.
21st game, 1-1 record, 2 holds, 19 innings pitched, 3.79 ERA, 14% strikeout ratio, average. Lefties hit 344, righties hit 256 against him. He's a slider slur type pitcher. Not much to say. Here comes Rod Carew.
Nope.
Looks at the slider away, taking for a ball. Carew 0 for 2, line out and a ground out. Runner at third. 1 down. The infield is in for the Red Sox. Fastball over the heart of the plate, driven out to center field. Damon's going to throw towards the plate. It's going to be cut off and give Rod Carew an RBI sacrifice fly as Diaz scores, and it's now a 4-2 Tampa lead here in the top of the 7th. They get that run right back. Buck O'Neill coming up. Looked like a fastball. It was actually a slide. Babs. O'Neill swings at a fastball. First pitch flies out to Damon in center. And that'll be the inning. As we're at the stretch. 4-2 Rays.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Brooks Robinson.
Here comes Robinson. Brooks Robinson. 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Ball one.
Looks at a screwball down and in, taken for a
Count
ball.
1-0.
Ball one. Fastball smoked to the right field, and then one hops into the seats. Evens the count at 1. Change up away, outside edge, thigh high, fouled off, strike 2. '72nd pitch from Cy Young tonight. Oh boy, he threw that slurve. Almost got it by him too. One and 2 pitch coming up. Fastball, upper inside quadrant of the strike zone.
Now batting.
Robinson takes it looking. 5th strikeout of the game for Cy Young. As you see the pitchers or the umpire's view. Looks good to me. Here comes De La Cruz. He's 0 for 2. He gets a fastball and it is smoked to right field. Henderson on his horse, can't get to it. The ball bounces over the short wall for a ground rule double. That is Ellie's 7th double of the year. Off the bat, I thought that ball was going to go. But where that fence jumps out from the pole all the way down into the corner and goes out to about the 380 marker, that's where he hit it. Not much hook on it. Here comes, he's going to try for 3. And he will be out trying to steal third base. Tried to run on a fastball to Langoliers. Diaz throws him out. Perfect throw right at the top of the dirt in front of the bag. De La Cruz had no chance to get in. And now there's 2 outs and the double has been erased. Langoliers 0 for 2. Now he's down in the count 0 and 2. Cy Young trying to get through the 7th.
Ball, that's out.
Throws a slurve. Misses for a ball. Here's the wind, the delivery, the pitch.
Nope.
Fastball misses. Evens the count 2 and 2. Still a lot of thunder and rain in the area. Here in Boston. Oh boy, that's smoked. That is caught by Guerrero in front of the monster. Man, I thought that was going to get over his head. He reaches up and snags it though. And that is the inning. A lot of hard contact. But the Red Sox are turned away in the 7th. We head into the 8th. It's a 2-run Rays lead.
Leading off for the Rays, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Here comes Bobby Witt. 1 for 3, infield single in the 5th. Front door slider at the knees, called for a strike. Good pitch, strike 1. You're not doing much with that, so might as well take it. Not doing much with that slurve right there. He's out in front of that. 0-2 quickly on Witt. That slider got too much of the plate. Bobby puts it out to center field for a leadoff single. Got danger on the bases and danger on the plate, danger on the deck. So a lot of danger now for the Boston Red Sox. Ricky Henderson 1 for 3 so far. Looks at a slider down and right down the middle, taken for a strike. Ricky 1 for 3, a single and a run scored. He scored on the Griffey home run. slider right down the middle, and he will split the gap in left center field. At once hops the monster. Bobby Witt's rounding third. He's going to try to score. The relay from De La Cruz, not in time. And the Rays make it a 3-run lead on Ricky Henderson's RBI double, his 6th double of the season. That slider got way too much of the plate, and Henderson's way too good of a hitter to make that mistake too. Here comes Turner, 2 for 3. It looks like maybe the different spot in the batting order is doing him some good. That swings through that slur, strike one. 2 for 3, a couple of singles and a run scored. Runner in scoring position when Ricky Henderson, nobody out here at the top of the 8th. They're going to whirl, spin, try to get Ricky picked off, and almost threw it into center field. That could have been costly. 15,180 on a rainy night here in Boston. Gets the slurve on the outside edge. He was early on it, hooked it right to the third baseman. Henderson had to hold at second, and Turner is out at first. Here comes Ken Griffey Jr., 1 for 3. The big blow in the first inning, a 3-run homer into the Boston Red Sox bullpen. He's trying to score the runner from second base in this at bat. He gets something to drive right there, a slider over the middle of the plate, and that ball will bank off of the monster. Goes back to the left fielder. Griffey's rounding second. Henderson's going to score. Griffey's in safe at third with a triple. That's an RBI triple, his 2nd triple of the season, and the Tampa Bay Rays are starting to pull away. It's now 6-2. He waited back on that slider so beautifully and just drove it to the opposite field, just like you're taught all through your life playing this game. Let it get deep and drive it, and he hit that ball with a lot of authority. And Griffey is some kind of hot right now at the plate. Here comes Ryan Stanek. 17th appearance, 0-1 record, 4 holds, 17 2/3 innings pitched, 3.57 ERA, strikeout rate of just shy of 17. Batters are averaging about 330 from either side of the plate against him. He is a fastball splitter, slider pitcher. Fastball, high, a lot of cheese like a lot of the guys out of the pens nowadays. Topping out at around 100.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
As he throws a slider down and away, and Mickey Mantle just looks at it, takes it for a ball. He's trying to get Griffey in from third base. Swings at that splitter over the middle of the plate and fouls it off. You know they don't want the ball to get up in the air to Mantle.
Ball two.
Let's have a fastball down and away at 97, take it for a ball. They are pitching him down and away. Fastball up. Mantle's, it's a piece of it. Fouls it off. He's in the count at 2. Gets a fastball in at his feet at 98. Dumps it down the left field line for a ground rule double, his 11th double of the season. What kind of hitting was that? Look at this. It lands about 6 inches inside the line. The left fielder dives, cannot make the play. The ball bounds into the stands. Look at that. Talk about placement. Holy cow. 98 at his knee and floats it down the opposite line.
Ball one.
Man.
Counts 1-0.
And now it's a 7-2 Tampa lead. Guerrero up now, 0 for 3. He's ahead of the count, 1-0. Swings at the splitter down, fouls it off. Counts even at 1. Fastball in at 100 inside. The guy's got some kind of zip on that fastball. It's got a little giddy up to it. Swings at the splitter, fouls it off. 88-mile-an-hour slider, hittable. Fouled it off. He's out in front. 1-2 to count. Got him on that splitter. Going away from him. Vlad goes down swinging for the second out of the inning.
Batting, catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Here comes Diaz. He's 2 for 3 with a triple, a single, and a run score. Swings at the slider out in front. You have to respect that 100-mile-an-hour fastball, so an 88-mile-an-hour slider you're probably going to be out in front of unless you pick it up really early. Topped it, ground ball to third. Beautiful throw, great play going away. Moving laterally, not the easiest throw in the world to make. And the batter's retired. After 8.5 or 7.5. It's 7-2 Rays.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Comes
The
Aaron
left fielder,
Hicks.
Aaron Hicks.
80th pitch of the night from Cy Young. 93 at the knees, inside quarter, taking strike one. Strike two, just a little bit north of where the last one was. Swings over the top of that changeup down, and he is retired on strikes.
Now batting.
One out. That's
The
it.
second
Cy
baseman,
Young's 6th strikeout of the game.
Jackie
Here comes Jackie Robinson. 0 for 3. Grounded out his last at bat. Takes a strike on the outside edge. Strike one.
Ball.
Changeup misses down and away. Good eye, good patience. 1-1 to count. Fastball bunted. Foul. Just like that, Jackie's in the hole. 1-2. Fastball up and in. Soft fly ball to left. Guerrero's there. Takes it in easy. 1 down. 2 down. Excuse me.
The batter, the center fielder, Johnny Damon.
And this is not good, as it looks like we have an impending rain delay. Good grief. Well, 45 minutes, we're going to keep Cy Young out there, but we are going to get guys up in the pen. Just to be on the safe side. Into Maeda. Daniel Nunez will come up, get up in the pen. Rain has stopped. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th. Johnny Damon's up 0 for 3 on the ball game. Fenway Park is mostly cleared out now. 0-1 pitch. Damon smashes that ball well foul. And he's down in the count 0-2. Change up and he fouls it off to the left. Still 0-2. Fastball gets him to fly out. Lazy fly ball, center field. Griffey's there. Griffey's got it. And that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, 1 rain delay, and no errors, and no one left. After 8, Tampa with a 5-run lead.
Now pitching for the Red Sox. Number
Here comes
52,
former Chicago Cub Carl Edwards Jr., 23rd game. 0-1 record, 7 holes, 24 in the 3rd innings pitched, 4.07 ERA. He strikes out about 16.5% of the batters he faces. Hitters are hitting just shy of a combined 200 average. Carl Edwards Jr. was on the mound the last inning of that heart attack Game 7 in the 2016 World Series against the Cleveland Indians. And just couldn't seal the deal that night. But the Cubs did end up winning it and breaking the curse of the Billy Goat that night. As Rod Carew grounds out on the first pitch. 1 down. Buck O'Neill. Carl Edwards, definitely a flamethrower. Always has been. Buck O'Neill inside outs the first pitch he sees and dumps it into short right field for a 1-out single. He got a slurve up and in, and he just pulled his hands in and put it into right. That'll turn the lineup over and bring up the ever dangerous Bobby Witt Jr. 2 for 4 in the ball game. Woo! High fastball in at 96, back across his head at 80, and the runner Buck O'Neill went from first to third on that, and he is in at third. The tag was not in time. Damon had the ball, had released the ball right when O'Neill was rounding second base. I thought there was no way in hell that O'Neill was going to be safe, but he was. Great slide. And with 1 out and runners at the corners, here comes the 2 for 4, Ricky Henderson. He has a double, a single, and an RBI. Here comes Henderson. You bet they're going to try to get him to pound it right into the dirt. That's exactly what they're trying to do, and he fouls off the curveball. 0-1. Woo! 95-mile-an-hour fastball across the middle of the plate at the knees, right back up the middle, and Bobby Witt will go from first to third on a ground ball to Johnny Damon. In at 95, out at 97, and once again the same thing happened, almost identical to what with O'Neill. The ball got to Johnny Damon and he released his throw just as Bobby Witt was rounding second base, and Witt beat the throw to third. The run scores. It's now 8-2 Tampa. Trey Turner first pitch swinging, ground ball, shortstop, and he legs it out at first and the run scores. RBI, fielder's choice, RBI. It's 9-2 Tampa. Here comes Griffey. And he gets plunked with a 93-mile-an-hour fastball in the thigh. Not intentional. Here comes the legendary Lee Smith out of the pen to try to shut this down. His 13th appearance, 1-1 record, 6 holds, 10 innings pitched at horrible 8.10 uncharacteristic ERA. But he is striking out over a third of the batters he faces. Here comes Mickey Merrill, 2 for 4, double, single, and RBI. 2 runners on, 2 out, as he stares in against Lee Smith.
Ball, that's out.
Smith throws the fastball, first pitch, 100 miles an hour outside, ball 1.
Yeah.
Fork ball,
1 strike.
bottom outside corner of the zone, swung and missed, strike 1. Cutter, 80-9. At the knees, and Mantle drives it back up the middle, and another run will score. It's 10-2 Tampa. Runners on at first and second, still 2 outs. Here comes Vlad Guerrero. Fastball up and in. Cutter, I mean. Vlad's 0 for 4 with a strikeout in the 8th. Vlad hammers that cutter foul. Evens the count at 1. Forkball swung through and missed. Dave Spear up in the Boston bullpen. Think Smith's going to go away with a slider here or a fastball inside. Ground ball. Hits the back of the mound. Nice roller for De La Cruz as he tosses it to second to get the force and to end the inning. A nightmare inning late for Boston. The Rays are up big going into the bottom of the 9th.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Here comes Bagwell. He had opposite field home run tonight.
Bagwell.
We're going to see if Cy Young can finish it out and save the bullpen. 91st pitch is over the plate, down the middle, bottom of the zone, called strike one. Way out in front of a 94-mile-an-hour pitch, and he's down 2 strikes and nothing. The Rays with a commanding 10-2 lead here in the bottom of the ninth. Facing the swing at a slurve. Ground ball to Carew, tosses over to O'Neill, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here comes Soto, 1 for 3. He's singled. The Rays offense really came to life in this one.
That's a ball.
Fastball away,
Ball one,
just
no
off
strike.
the plate, taken for a ball. 1-0 count. Fastball down the middle, bottom of the zone, grounded hard at 100 miles an hour to Bobby Witt, but he fields it flawlessly and tosses over to O'Neill to get Juan Soto by plenty, and there's 2 down. Burleson with a solo home run in the second inning, the first run for Boston. He is Boston's last hope here. This will be Cy Young's 96th pitch of the night. Fastball fouled off to the left side, and he quickly jumps ahead 0-1. Fastball, hard hit right to O'Neill. Takes it himself, and the Rays win big here in Boston. 10-2 the final. Cy Young gives up a couple of solo home runs, but gets the complete game win. And I think the Rays had just put the entire American League on notice with this lopsided of a victory against a second place team. This was pretty brutal. They got into the bullpen. I think they pulled Jack Flaherty way too soon, but who am I? I'm just an idiot calling the game. As we look at the highlights, including the Find the Pin game by Burleson.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rays, 10 runs on 16 hits. No errors, they left 7 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors, they left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
The Rays, it was 3-2 going into the top of the 7th. The Rays score 1 in the top of the 7th, 3 in the top of the 8th, and 3 in the top of the 9th. They end up winning it going away 10-2. They hammer out 16 hits. Let's look at the box score here for this evening before signing off. For the victorious Tampa Bay Rays, Bobby Witt Jr. was 3 for 5 with 2 runs scored. Ricky Henderson 3 for 5, 2 runs scored, 2 RBIs. Trey Turner, in a change of position in the lineup, served him well. 2 for 5, 2 runs scored, and an RBI. Ken Griffey Jr. doing Ken Griffey Jr. things. 2 for 4, 2 runs scored, 4 RBIs, including a big 3-run homer in the first inning to kick things off. Mickey Mantle 3 for 5, 2 RBIs. Vlad Guerrero 0 for 5 and a strikeout. Led a couple of really nice plays in the outfield. Yanier Diaz 2 for 4 with a run scored. Rod Carew 0 for 3 with an RBI. Buck O'Neill 1 for 4 with a run scored. Everybody was productive. The only strikeout was Vlad Guerrero. Ricky Henderson with his 6th double, Mickey Mantle with his 11th, Yanier Diaz with his first triple of the year, Ken Griffey Jr. with his 2nd triple of the year, and his 10th home run. Rod Carew, his 15th RBI, Trey Turner, his 5th, Ricky Henderson knocked in 2 for 17, total of 17, Ken Griffey Jr. knocked in 4 for a total of 40. Mickey Mantle has knocked in 2 with a total of 30. Ken Griffey Jr. was hit by a pitch. Rod Carew had a sacrifice fly. Yanier Diaz and Ken Griffey Jr. grounded into double plays. Wild pitch by Cy Young allowed a runner to advance a base. That was his second wild pitch of the season. Line score for the pitching for the Tampa Bay Rays, very simple. Cy Young gets the win. He goes to 7-0. 9 innings, complete game. Only allowed 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 solo home runs. Both earned. No walks, 6 strikeouts. His ERA drops to 3.04. 4. The Beantown Red Sox. Jackie Robinson was 0 for 4. Johnny Damon was 0 for 4. Jeff Bagwell was 1 for 4 with a run scored in an RBI. Juan Soto was 1 for 4. Alec Burleson, 1 for 4. He found the pin in center field tonight with a solo home run, bouncing it off the back wall and into the flagpole. Scored the run, knocked in a run, and had a strikeout. Brooks Robinson was 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Ellie De La Cruz was 1 for 3 with a strikeout. Shane Langoliers and Aaron Hicks both 0 for 3 with a strikeout apiece. The Red Sox struck out a total of 6 times. Brooks Robinson with his 8th double, Ellie De La Cruz with his 7th, Jeff Bagwell with his 13th home run, Alex Burleson with his 6th. Bagwell also knocked in his 36th RBI of the year, and Burleson his 27th. Ellie De La Cruz was caught for the second time this year trying to steal a base. And the pitching line for the Boston Red Sox. Jack Flaherty pitched a decent game. I thought he was pulled early, but they pulled him nonetheless. He takes the loss. He drops to 8-1, his first loss of the season. He pitched 6 1/3 innings, allowed 8 hits, 4 runs, all earned. His ERA goes to 3.39. Ryan Presley came on and pitched an inning, allowed 3 hits, 3 runs, all earned. His ERA balloons up to 4.95. Ryan Stanek pitched 2/3 of an inning, allowed a hit, and struck 1 man out, that being Vlad Jr. Vlad Guerrero Sr. His ERA goes to 3.44. Carl Edwards Jr. pitched 2/3 of an inning and had a nightmarish inning. 3 hits, 3 runs, all earned. Station to station, especially running on Johnny Damon with the wet ball. No walks, no strikeouts. His ERA goes to 5.04. And Lee Smith came on and slammed the door, getting out of that 9th inning. Pitched 1/3 of an inning, allowed 1 hit and nothing else. His ERA drops to 7.84. Once again, your final from Boston: Tampa Bay 10, Red Sox 2. Jack Flaherty gets the loss. Cy Young with the win. Ken Griffey Jr. 2 for 4, a home run, a triple. He was the player of the game. And until next time, when we have Game 2 here in Boston, take care of each other, be kind to animals, and stay out of jail.